All right, game 2 time.
Hello, it is me.
Is a different caster.
Yeah,
If you change the stream title, like it only works. It doesn't change the VOD because the VOD is always the first title you had, and it only changes, I guess, for people who are. If someone now tunes into the in-house, they'll see your name instead. But the VOD is permanently the first one that I set. So unless I rename the VOD later, which I can always do.
All right.
I need to stop slacking and upload the YouTube videos, but yeah. Anyway, game 2. The bans have been lightning fast, pretty much exactly the same bans, except instead of Mars being banned, it's Lion. So that means Mars is open. Are we going to see Mars? That's the question.
But are we going to see a Tim Mars?
Tim Mars
That's
or veteran
the bigger
Mars?
question.
Yeah, they both played Mars. We'll see what they do. I'm expecting first pick Mars. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's such a meta hero right now. I don't think you can not have it.
That prediction.
It was banned last game. It's not banned. It's picked. You know, they banned it for a reason, but it means they don't have to play against the Lion, nor a Wyvern, nor an AA. But there's Viper banned. That kind of suggests that TA is an option, but it might not be. Viper is just an annoying hero, so no one wants to play against Viper. Oppressive boy.
They're probably going to pick things that kind of go with Arena, maybe. So like Ollie Dark Willow or like Snapfire or something.
Yeah, I like Dark Willow with Mars, definitely. But I wouldn't want, maybe not necessarily a mid Willow just to support Willow. Tim's only hero, Mars. No, Tim plays other red heroes. He plays Underlord as well. Tanky strength heroes are Tim's thing.
True.
Tidehunter. I'm looking forward to Dawnbreaker being part of Captain's Mode. Oh, there's the other.
I forget that she isn't.
Yeah, do you know the other thing is weird about her? No Aghanim Scepter or Ag Shard, just like Hoodwink used to. So
yeah, but they're gonna bring it in eventually. So
but I just think it's really weird that they wouldn't put the Ag Shard and Aghanims in first, and then balance it, then put it into Captain's Mode. They'll do what they did with Hoodwink, which is release the Ag Shard, Ag Scepter, a massive balance patch, and put it into Captain's Mode all at the same time. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of testing out the hero by letting it be in normal games but not Captain's Mode? It just feels like an odd choice. So anyway, we'll see.
I don't even know like what they would consider her Shard and Ags. Anyway.
Yeah, I thought about that. Like, I feel like maybe not her ult with Ags, because her ult is already strong, quite straightforward. They'd probably give her an Ags that does something else. Maybe like you could put an active on her third spell or something, or give her a new ability, some kind of other golden, light, shiny thing. I mean, who knows? They seem to like giving people new abilities with Ags, so I feel like that's what they might do. Okay, Grimstroke Dragon Knight. So you've got the guaranteed double stun, 3.25 seconds until you take the talent. So that's already a pretty strong combo.
10 seconds remaining.
Actually, Dragon Knight Grimstroke, they're in the same lane. That's really nasty to lane against.
Remaining.
What? Does Inkswan just walk up?
Yeah, like if you ever get close to Dragon Knight, you get hit by the Dragon Tail. Now there's an Inkswell on the Dragon Knight, loads of damage, then another stun. It's like 6 seconds of stun you're gonna have to deal with.
Oh, okay.
Rex had something to say about it, which was Elder Titan, so another melee hero, but one that punches very hard. Has no problem even hitting through Dragon Knight's armor in the early game. I like it.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So we're in the second banning phase where we ban only core heroes. So we'll start with Ursa. Juggernaut and Phantom Lancer will be next on the Dire team.
Or TA or something.
Maybe TA, yeah. But I'm predicting Juggernaut and Phantom Lancer being banned this phase. Don't know what other heroes. Luna maybe. As well.
Medusa, Spectre.
Okay, Phantom Lancer, that's one.
Okay, that's one.
They got 2 strength heroes. Didn't expect Timber, that does make sense. Elder Titan does not want to lane into a Timbersaw. And if he's playing POS 5 Titan, then he might have to. But I know Brex has played at POS 4 and POS 3. So he's sort of played Elder Titan in most roles.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's see what they're going to go for.
Who else did you say? Jug?
Juggernaut, yeah. So, Gyrocopter, okay.
Oh, Lifestealer.
Yeah, Lifesteal against Mars, yeah, but I think Juggernaut's pretty good against Mars. So and Juggernaut Grimstroke, really good combo. So I feel like I might have banned the Juggernaut. You don't want to play against Juggernaut Grimstroke. They banned Void. That means maybe they are considering... Are they considering a Juggernaut themselves? I really think they should on the Radiant team.
I mean, it's a safe carry hero as well, Jug.
Yeah, it can spin out of Mars's arena. It's got Grimstroke Jug. I just can't see any reason why you wouldn't.
10 seconds remaining.
Remember when we had Sam playing and he always picked Oracle and it was always Oracle picked every game?
Yeah, and yeah, we went this one time. He went like 9 kills.
Yeah, just
Early
slaughtering
on.
people. I miss some of the people who had their like specific picks, like Zokim playing the Lich, and we had Rich playing his Bane, things like that. Yeah, throwbacks. Huggy playing Enigma or Shadow Demon with like 3 Sages masks.
Team pick.
Thanks for the follow.
Meta.
Dusker, okay. Interesting one there. So,
Oh, it's Oobs,
who's Ooves?
my friend.
Oh, nice.
Stalking me.
Pick.
Well, I'll take his follow. I'm okay with that. Phoenix, okay. Phoenix Mars, that's a good combo because if you put the arena around the egg, ranged heroes can't hit the egg. So that means Dragon Knight in his ult form, Grimstroke.
Team pick.
Quite quick, speaks Juggernaut does come out, but it took a bit longer than I thought. I think risky going for Tusk first. But Tusk also has some good save. Save for people who are trapped in the arena. You can just snowball them out of it, or snowball to save them. You can snowball just before the Phoenix Egg blows up. You can snowball Elder Titan Stomp. Tinker, okay. Here we go. Now, Tinker's got a high win rate, and if you're good at Tinker, it's a scary hero to play against. So, can the Radiant
Tinker?
get on top? I think it's going to be Matto Tinker, if anything.
Oh, is he a Tinker player?
I don't know. I've just assumed the highest ranked player is going to play Tinker, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, Megan. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, God. Okay, well, let's get ready for another long game then. I say long game, it's more because game 1 had to be remade, so we're starting a bit later. Like the
yeah, we played a bit of game 1 twice, basically.
Well, we started game 1 again at like 40 minutes past.
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah, so yeah, it is a bit of a later in-house than normal. Because usually we'd be finished by about 10. Most of the time it takes 2 hours to do a stream.
Yeah.
Finishing 10 past 10. But we're not too far behind, to be honest. It's going to be just gone 9:30 when we start this game. And if it's a half an hour game, which, you know, most games can be, then we'll still be done around 10. So it's pretty similar. But anyway, it's a shame that the game just completely deleted itself. Just, it was such a good game, but we still got a great game afterwards, so nothing lost. Banning heroes which counter Tinker. You can see Storm Spirit and Zeus straight away gone. Though I feel like Zeus doesn't counter Tinker maybe as hard as people thought it did. The Storm Spirit, yeah. The infinite range zipper, very good at getting on top of Tinker.
Isn't there another Tinker sort of counter as well?
Spectre is very good because you just turn up next to Tinker. You don't even need to find him, you just are on him. You've also got other mobile heroes, Ember Spirit, Void Spirit, not quite as good.
All the spirits.
Earth Spirit. Basically any hero who's got very high mobility and can find and kill Tinker. Assassin kind of type heroes are definitely ones to kill Tinker. But once you can, you know, go into the trees quickly and find him. Clockwork's alright, yeah. They've gone for Slark. Slark is picked against Juggernaut usually because of the logic that you can just use your ultimate and then Juggernaut's ult immediately stops. So that definitely has some consideration. And you can also Dark Pact off the stun that comes out from Dragon Knight if you know Dragon Knight's going to get it on you. But then Dragon Knight blinks and stuns you for 3.25 seconds and Juggernaut immediately Omni Slashes. You are still going to go down. You got to be careful. And the last pick is going to be Leshrac. Not the counter to Tinker I was expecting. If you get on top of Tinker, you might kill him, sure. But maybe you just are. It's because you're countering Tinker not by trying to kill him, but by trying to win the game. So you go for, this makes sense, you go for early push. You have Juggernaut as well for the healing ward. You've got Dragon Knight to take towers. You just go around and you just destroy all the towers. Don't let them have any space. That's how you counter the Tinker. Bit harder though. But if they pull it off, I reckon actually Radiant have a good shot at making the Tinker not so effective. Cool, I like it. Like the draft, like the pick. Leshrac actually really smart.
And it's a Ross Leshrac. I don't know.
Yeah, he's played it a bit.
Oh.
I have, yeah. I've seen him a few times. He's okay at Leshrac, yeah. It is Matto on the Tinkers predicted Ollie playing the Slark.
Okay.
And everyone could have predicted Tim Mars and Brexel the Titan.
Iconic duos.
Theta and Tusk. He's played a fair bit of Tusk. Good win rates on it. This is the way Phoenix.
What is that Phoenix head though?
I know it's
What
a bit
is
odd.
that?
Not entirely sure what that's
that
supposed to be.
looks wrong.
Looks wrong. You're not a big fan, are you?
No, what the hell, man?
It's very streamlined, you know? Like a plague doctor
No.
mask almost. Yeah, it is odd. I don't know. What is it called? Let's find out. It's called Crown of the Temple of the Fall. There's too many ofs. Crown of the Temple of the Fallen Sun. Span of the Temple of the Fallen Sun. Honor of the Temple of the Fallen Sun.
Oh my goodness.
It's a mouthful, those item names. If we lose, Alex smells. I don't know how that implication works, but anyway.
Oh, predictions. Hang on.
Yeah, predict before the first blood happens.
Yeah, before first blood. Feels good, man.
Inkswell is a very good spell, but I still feel like level 1 Stroke of Fate is better, even when you have Jug.
Yeah.
That's my my opinion from looking at the numbers. But I think Tim's in trouble. Inkswell. Yeah, Inkswell spin. Glad actually ends up a little bit too far away. Never mind, they do get the easy kill. They've also got tag team, don't they? And tag team means easy kills. That's going to be a second kill. Radiant already have 2 kills. 1 kill on Brex and 1 kill on Tim.
Everyone's going to vote for Radiant now on the bet.
Well, they do get 2 kills, but doesn't guarantee it. Though I think if Radiant win, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, it's Radiant's game. If this game goes longer than 30, I think they've given up the game. I think Dire win. So that's what I'm going to say. I think Radiant have to win quick. You know what? Getting 2 kills in the early game definitely helps that. Oh, Royd's on his iconic offlane Dragonite. That is how he got to Immortal. Offlane DK. I'm a big fan of offlane DK myself, actually. Oh, Heat-Seeking Missile is a very cheap spell at level 1. Whereas Laser, very expensive spell in comparison. If you want Ollie to win, you have to hope for a long night. Decide what's worth it more to you, Megan. More time with Ollie or him actually winning a game? Ooh, nice bait from Glad there on the range last hit. Trust in the Tinker? I mean, the thing about playing at lower ranked games is it's harder to win early. But we do have quite high MMR players compared to normal. The question is, can they stop a Tinker just slowly dominating the game? That is the question. I reckon they can, but we'll have to see. A lot of iconic picks this game. Yeah, there are a lot of iconic picks. Oh, I probably should get the cams going again. Forgot about those. Come on, run my script. There we go. Not many last hits at the moment. 6 being the most, actually. Already 2 minutes in. I reckon they just go on Tim. I reckon just go on Tim. Go on, Inkswell spin. Inkswell spin on Tim. Go on, go. Inkswell spin. They missed their chance. No, go. Now Inkswell spin. Go on, Inkswell spin. Inkswell spin? No. Oh, Brex. He's taking a lot of damage. He hasn't got his spirit back yet. Now he has it. The plus 52 damage. Also gets a lot of move speed. Actually, Royce gets killed on top on Ollie. Still level 1 on Phoenix as well.
Probably tag team again.
Yeah,
and
tag team.
Godlock.
I mean, Royce doesn't even have Dragon's Blood yet at level 2. He actually has Dragon Tail and Breathe Fire. So a very aggressive, we want to fight early kind of build. But yeah, I mean, tag team, now level 2 tag team. Veteran is the highest level in this lane. Phoenix could Icarus dive, decides to stand ground and just right click. Not a massive amount of armor early game on Slark. So that definitely is a contributing factor. Oh, Inkswell. Not going to connect. It does actually connect on Brex. He could have done the spin.
Yeah, I
But
wonder
just
why he
not doing.
didn't.
Yeah. Maybe he was worried about just being right-clicked to death afterwards. I mean, rank 1 spin is not super strong. Now it's rank 2 spin. It adds a fair bit of damage to it.
Wow, he still hasn't put a point in Stroke of Fate. He went a second point in Inkswell, so...
Okay, no Stroke of Fate. Yeah, I feel like Stroke of Fate just helps you sort of set up the fight. And it does a lot of damage as well.
I like doing Inkswell and then slowing them. Oh, top.
Oh, I haven't look. Fight. Ollie's going to go down again. One more rocket. Yeah, actually goes down. Second death for Ollie. The power of tag team and just right clicks. Roy did go for a Soul Ring. Tide gets a kill in the bot lane. They do get it with the Inkswell spin. That takes a lot of damage from the tower. They're going to call it worth it. 5 kills for Radiant, but they're barely ahead in net worth at the moment. Look how low the last hitting is this game. We're nearly 4 minutes in, and 17 is the most. What is going on?
Just trying to get kills, probably.
Not a single player just basically got a decent number of last hits. I mean, maybe that would change, but... Oh, Matto, he's in a lot of trouble. If you get the stun, he could go down. Yeah, that's a kill. Almost sniped by Veteran. But Ross gets a solo kill in the mid lane. Basically solo. And that's really good for him. That means he can pick up the water room. He actually has Diabolic Edict ready again. He can use it to take the tower if he wants to. Yep. But I think Tink will be up in time. Look at Glad taking so much damage from Brex. Just punching him to death. No regen on the Jug though. That's definitely Dire's advantage here. The Radiant's lead though, it's so small. It's under 1k gold. So 6 kills, you know, don't count them out yet. More fun to hit each other than creeps. Yeah, I do agree. But you need to hit creeps as well. Creeps are actually worth most of the gold in every game.
What is the like the target time for booster travel? Is it like 8 minutes? Or something?
Oh, if you're
if
you're
Tinker.
rushing it on Tinker, I feel like if you're getting it in 8 minutes, you're having a very good game. I like to try and get mine sort of before, like around the 10-minute mark. I try to get it, but it's slower obviously if you stop and get Soul Ring first, which I think he's doing. I'm not actually sure. I don't play a lot of Tinker. But I feel like if you get 10-minute boots of travel, I wouldn't call the game over. But you still need to get a Blink Dagger before you're actually that useful.
Yeah, true.
Because if you've max marched the machines, you don't really do a lot in a fight. Problem with Tinker, it takes a long time to be useful. Denny is one of the most useful and terrifying heroes in the entire game. But yeah, early game is not super strong for him. They're actually already starting to jungle. Or starting to stack anyway. But, you know, Ross, he's now level 7. He can max out Diabolic Edict. And he can just take the tower if he wants. Ah, Tinker's turned up. With the Soul Ring, yeah, Tinker went early Soul Ring. Veteran just hiding in the trees. Immediate tag team. That's the Icarus dive away, but look how much damage the Phoenix does to himself. And Ollie, he's in a lot of trouble. No, he's going to be okay. Tag team has worn out. But just casting Fire Spirits and Icarus Dive, that's 35% of your health. Phoenix pays dearly for any spells that he casts. Tim, despite dying, actually has the most last hits in the game. 37 on the Mars. Looks like the Radiant not been as aggressive as I thought they could have been. You might have 3 assists on the Juggernaut, but I feel like they could be doing more. Nice placement from Matto. Knows how to farm the small camp and the stacked hard camp at the same time.
I think if I was Ross, I would just try and put pressure the tower now.
Yeah, I'd be going now for the tower. He said he's trying to look for Matto. If he finds him, that's a kill.
Got a haste.
Yeah, haste in. Yeah, haste in. Pulse Nova. Misses the stun completely. Doesn't cancel it. He's still got it. He's still got it. I mean, he didn't need to cast anything else. Just the haste rune. He's going to kill Brex as well now. Yep. Double kill for Ross.
Yeah.
It's simply too based, my friend. They also get a kill in the top lane. Another kill. 4 heroes dead on the Dire team. 4 heroes.
10-0. What is going on?
Oh, and
if
Tim dies, that's literally a full house. That's it. That's every hero. All 5 heroes. That is a full team wipe.
What is going on?
A full team wipe at 7 minutes into the game. All 3 lanes at the same time got kills. Ross with a double kill. Ross took the tower. Double kill top, double kill bot.
To support Juggernaut with his 004.
004.
What is going on in this game? What the hell?
It's true. It's. But the thing is, the lead is only 1k. We've seen games where, you know, there's only been 5 or 6 kills and there's 2 or 3k gold lead because the Dire's farm is actually okay. But yeah, a little bit of damage onto Glad. Inkswell. He's going to actually put the healing ward up. Oh, immediately gets killed, that Phantom Embrace. Now, if you're Dire, you're quite demoralized, right? Because you've got 11 kills against you. But if you look at the farm, Tinker's about the same as Leshrat. Mars is quite a lot more than Dragon Knight, and Slark is a lot more than Juggernaut. If you didn't know that, you know, you could be quite worried. But actually, you don't need to be. Timmy gets a courier with the God's Rebuke. Yeah, it's actually not looking that bad for the Dire. 2k gold lead, it can be overcome. No problem. I mean, Tinker's still farming pretty well. Might have lost his tower and died twice. The boots of travel, it's not too far off. Ross really needs to put the push his lead. He's going for Yules so he can set out his stun. But Yules is like absolutely the ultimate Leshrac item. I can't even imagine playing Leshrac without Yules. The mana regen, the move speed, the ability to cast it while you've got Pulse Nova on yourself, the setting up your stun, it does everything. Royce, he's going to try and push the tower in the top lane, which makes a lot of sense. Level 10 already on the Leshrac, and we're not even 10 minutes into the game, so he is doing well. Look at the net worth on this hero. So high, but Juggernaut a little bit lower than we expect. Level 6 Ollie. This immediately pounces away, playing it very safe. And it looks like Royds is going to take that top tower. Him nearly dies in the bot lane. Doesn't quite, very low. Veteran hasn't leveled up Walrus Punch and now puts points into it. Ross manages to find Ollie. Gets the kill. Don't know how he did that. I think he should go Boots of Travel now. No, he's not going Boots of Travel. He's deciding, I want to get that Bloodstone up ASAP. Make me an absolute monster over having more move speed. But for Split Earth Radius, I like that talent. Much easier to land. Veteran, they know where he is. He's got to be careful. Rank 1 Laser does basically no damage. It's not that high rank on either of their abilities. Tinker, he's not really something they need to worry about. They're going to get a kill on Phoenix. He just Walrus punches him into Oblivion Brecht. He's going to start punching Veteran, but the Ice Shot's the perfect block. He's absolutely fine. Tim's thinking about the arena, but he's just not close enough. Phase Boots on cooldown. It's going to phase in. He's trying to catch up with Veteran. He may get him, but he misses.
Oh,
I don't think you were going to catch up with Tusk. Tusk is just a little bit too fast. So here's the bet, right, Karen? At what minute did I get their first kill?
I'm gonna say 12.
Well, it may be quite early actually, because I think Royd's going to go down. So it may be 11.
I mean 11, yeah.
He does have max rank Dragon's Blood, so he's quite a tanky hero. He's slowly losing his stats. But I think that's going to be the first. Yeah, there it is. 11 minutes. That is the first kill for the Dire team. And it's Ollie who gets to put his name on the board. But that Phoenix is in a lot of trouble. Of course, Ice Shards can be cast while you're rolling. Get the Walrus Punch. Easy kill for Veteran.
I didn't know that. Ice shots can be...
Yeah, neither did I. I'm going to pretend that I knew that because I'm a caster. But actually, I had no clue that was possible.
Since when? Holy moly.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It looked like he cast it while he was in it. Maybe he cast it just before and I wasn't paying attention. But I'm almost certain he cast it while he was rolling. I don't know.
Today I learned.
Me too. You do have Boots of Travel on the Tinker. He's going for Blink Aghanims. The Aghanims on Tinker is just ridiculous. I don't know who decided it. It's the dumbest Aghanims ever made. Oh, here we go. And Ollie, he's in his Shadow Dance, but who cares? Who cares when you're playing Leshrac? He didn't even need to flawlessly time the Yules because he had the Splitter, he had so much time. He went Arcane Boots, which helps with the early game while you finish off the Bloodstone. Bot lane, we have a bit of a fight going on here. And TP in from Matto. We've got the Inkswell. Inkswell goes on Roids though, not on Glad, but he does have Omni Slash. And he uses the Omni Slash on Tinker. Tinker's going to go down. Do they have the means to kill the egg? No, they don't, but they've trapped them in. Time for the Dire to pick up some nice kills in return. They did lose Matto, however, which is not ideal. But getting a kill on both the Juggernaut and on the Dragon Knight. So I think that's worth it. Although it looks like these two heroes may think about the top tower already. It's already taken a fair bit of damage. And Ross hasn't got Diabolic Edict to connect just yet. Is he still going to try for it? Is just Phoenix too much for him? Yeah. Going to play it safe. So Dire now have 3 kills to 16, but yet the net worth is still not major. 4k. Do you remember the game from last time where it was 3 to 17 and yet the other team still won?
Yep.
So
yep.
That's what I'm still confident what I said about the Dire. If it goes up beyond half an hour, Dire win. But if the Radiant can win before them, you know, that's what they should be trying to do. They should be trying to win as quickly as possible. I think if they let it go to 30 minutes, they're going to struggle. Time for Roche. Dragon Knight to tank. Fire Breath to take away some damage from Roche. You've got Edict. I don't think you Pulse Nova Roche. That was the shortest clarity of all time. Do you see that? He claritied himself. Roche stopped. Clarity went away.
Oh my god.
He's actually throwing all his mana into Roche. And then he gets stomped again.
Oh, Ross.
Ross, these clarities, they are pretty rubbish.
He's just bought 3 more.
Well, Walrus Punch for a bit of extra damage. They get the Roche kill. 14-minute Roche. That is really early, but it's what they need because now Ross can just YOLO himself in. If he dies, doesn't matter. He'll come back to life. It's a shame Lightning Storm is such a rubbish spell now.
I think it used to be like really good.
It's okay
pretty
for
sure,
laning.
and then they nerfed it.
Well, it had some interesting talents, you see. Like, there was a talent at level 25 for the Lightning Storm to do more damage. Now it's at level 15, but also Aghanims used to do Lightning Storm. The blink in from Roy on Matto. Do they have the chase? Do they have the chase? The Yules turns around, decides he's going to use the Phoenix instead. Oh, he could have done Supernova, but he didn't. It doesn't matter if they kill Ross, because if Ross dies, he just sits in the snowball. He's going to be okay. I mean, if he dies, he's got the Aegis anyway. Is he going to die to the Rockets? No, Rockets don't even target him. They actually target Veteran. Ross is going to TP back to base. All they get is 1 kill on the Phoenix, but Glad is pushing the top lane. He's quite low level, the Juggernaut, actually. But the rest of the Dire team are also similarly low level, so not too bad. And Roids is here with the Dragon Form. He's going to start putting some pressure on this tower.
Ross's courier with his 3 clarities on died as well when they went past the tier 2 mid.
Well, he's fine. He's going to get a kill on Tim. Okay, oh, he gets stunned. Actually gets stunned for way longer. I think he made a mistake, Ross. He made a mistake by not just immediately split earthing. He was so desperate to get the Edict off. He should have split earth first, Edict second. But he's still pretty big. 3k net worth on the next person, 602. It's another one of those famous 3 to 17 games. But Dire, they are farming okay. Like Slark's farm and Tinker's farm, they're above the other cores. But the Radiant, they're just putting the pressure on. They're taking the next tier 2 tower, they've already taken the outpost. They don't seem to care about Tinker, you know why? They've got Healing Ward from Glad anyway. He's getting punched. Oh, don't quite block him in. Yeah, so they just Healing Ward. You spam against us with rockets? Well, we're just going to heal to full. I reckon at level 15 he should take the Healing Ward cooldown talent as well, instead of the 20 attack speed. But anyway, all they need to do now is take the last set of tier 2s. We've already taken Roche, then they can start the high ground push. Maybe even early Meteor Hammer would be nice with Dragon Knight to help them push the tower. Something like that. I mean, they really, really need to take that Rax early if they want to win this game. Maybe they're going for Rax now. I mean, Tim is only level 8 on Mars. That is not the level you want to be 16 minutes into the game.
Ollie!
Ollie?
The ward saw him.
Oh, they're rolling at him. He does
He's
have his
already
ult.
down.
Oh, he's trapped. He's completely trapped. He's taking a lot of damage here. He tries to TP out. He does actually TP out. Good play by Ollie. Shadow dancing. But they're going to take back the outpost and now decide. Do they want to go mid or do they want to push bot? Now, Matto has the Blink Dagger. So he's got the main part of Tinker online. He's also maxed out Marks Machines and Heat Seeking Missile and gone for the mana reduction talent. Dire, they're about to lose their own ward. Ross does not have a lot of mana, but he has a regen rune. Absolutely perfect. They're going on Royce, but Royce is a tankier hero. Do you want to commit so hard onto Royce? I don't think you do. And out comes the Grimstroke ulti. They're completely stuck in place. Walrus Punch, it doesn't connect onto both, but Ollie is still silenced. Big ult from Brex, but it's not going to be enough. The Supernova actually commits. And Tide, he's going to go down. Ollie will pick up the kill. Veteran, he's low. Out comes the Omni Slash. Ollie is going to go down. Another nice stomp from Brex. One more right click from Ross. There is going to be the kill. That's 3 kills for 1. Now it's time to go high ground. But no, there's a TP away. Oh, it's actually from Matto. No, he's got the boots travel, so it's not a big deal. Royd still has a lot of his dragon form up. It's time to take some towers. But I thought they could have gone for the tier 3. But instead, they're going for the tier 1 bot instead. They do get the glyph, but the glyph is going to reset when they take tier 1 anyway, so not a big deal.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time.
I hope Dire team aren't too sad moments.
They can still win. They've got Tinker. Tinker's hard to push into. They don't have a pipe to tank the march. Maybe they could have got one. I mean, what they need to do is think, how do we go high ground? How do we go high ground? Do we just blink on top of them and try and kill them? In which case you get blink on Russ. Do we just get BKBs and hit the tower? Do we spin, hit the tower? Do we get pipes so you can ignore the march of the machines and the rocket spam and the Phoenix laser? I reckon BKBs and just hitting the tower is the way here. But anyway, that's all tier 2 towers down now. You still have the Aegis. No, you don't. Aegis is about to be reclaimed. Right now, there we go. The second I talked about Aegis, it got reclaimed. They're going to TP out. They're not going to go for high ground. They're actually going to go back because they're scared of Tinker. But they're never going to catch the Tinker. Not with their comp. They just need to go high ground. They just need to man up and go high ground. Oh, there's a smoke. But Glad breaks it. He's going to go for the spin. Does get the spin. Just spins out the arena straight away, but he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go for TP out, but he's going to get pounced. Immediately goes down. That is a good kill for the Dire. 8k gold behind in the net worth, so it's significant. But still, it's not insurmountable. I mean, Ross is the main one here. He is 5k net worth ahead of the next person. Going for BKB Ag Shard, which I think is the correct play. Ag Shard is so good for zoning, especially when you're taking high ground. You just can't fight into it. Just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, the stun.
I remember when the that shard first came out, I'm pretty sure somebody said...
Ooh, fight in the mid lane. Roids. He's in a bit of trouble. Inkswell, is it going to go off? Doesn't actually go off, but they just punch the Phoenix out of the stratosphere. But Tim, he finds Roids. Kill on Roids going to be really big. They do get the soulbind though. Now Ross is here. Ross is huge. Just running in with the Pulse Nova. I don't think there's any way they're going to get out. They got no chance. They're actually going to drop the egg. But I think the egg's going to go down. Yeah, there it is. But Veteran, he's going to go down to... Oh, no, he doesn't. He keeps himself alive in the snowball. Fantastic play pops there. The tag team blinks away. That's another buyback. Who is that? A buyback from Phoenix. Buyback from Frex as well.
That's...
Great play. But Ross level 18 now. That is max rank Pulse Nova. Doing 200 damage per second. There's also the option to get another 40 damage per second at level 20. Further improving that spell. Or you can get 20 strength. I always don't know which one to get out of those two. I think the damage. So we're 21 minutes in. There's a big lead for the Radiant, but they haven't even touched high ground yet. They're going to need to at some point. Do they just wait for Roche? 1 minute and Roche could spawn. Yeah, Roids won't find Matto.
I think Dire would have to be a lot careful because 2 of them are down. I mean, Ollie has just respawned, but people have used buybacks as well, so they don't really want to commit in.
I mean, you've got the healing ward up. You might be doing a lot of damage, but healing ward keeps you safe. You can spin attack the tower. Oh no, Ollie's on top of you. So start spinning straight away, but Ollie's silenced. Do we have the split earth? Oh, Ollie's going to go straight down. That's not what they want to see. I think the Phoenix is going to go down too. Here, dieback. But Ross is in a lot of trouble. I think Ross is going to go down. Yeah, that's the first kill on Ross. That is the godlike streak ended. Do we have the Walrus Punch? Yeah, we do. Is that enough to kill Tim? No, he's a very tanky hero, but Inkswell is going to be enough. Veteran now needs to escape though. Getting stomped by Brex. Stroke of Fate goes out. They've only lost 1 hero. It's still 4 versus 2. But they've completely split off. Vlad's literally farming Ancients, which I'm not sure is what he should be doing right now. I'm surprised he's so low level. He's only level 12, whereas Ross is level 19.
Yeah.
He's just hit level 13. There's a massive level gap, but it means that Ross is dead for a very, very long time. So we're going to have to wait for him to respawn. He does have his Ag Shard now. They nearly got the tower too.
Veteran, who's the support, is also a higher level than the Juggernaut. which you don't want to see, really. You don't really want to see your supports a higher level than your carry.
Well, not ideally, no. But, you know, it happens. Veteran is going for a pipe. So he realizes that if we pipe up, we can ignore a bit of that Tinker harass damage. We can walk through a march for a bit. We can take that tower. It's only on 200 HP, so really he needs to just look at it with Edict, and the tower's gone. Big XP lead for the Radiant as well. Well, Roche is spawning in 1 minute. He gives him a free Ag Shard. Whose Ag Shard do you take? I forgot what Juggernaut's even... Oh yeah, Juggernaut's is the spin one, which is pretty good. Means you could spin in, take the tower, and leave. Tusk Shard is the Sigil. It's not amazing. The Inkswell one is good. When you've got Juggernaut on your team, I think the Inkswell Shard is really good. More damage, more healing at the end, and also the strong Dispel. Just put Inkswell on someone, let them hit the tower. Thinking about smoking out. They place a ward directly under a ward.
Yep.
A ward that doesn't give a lot of vision, that ward, does it? Like, it doesn't show you any of the lane. Barely any of your jungle. Yeah, it's a very narrow ward, that one. It's a very safe ward, though. Oh, Ross...
Maybe it was meant to be a sentry.
Ross reckons he's fast enough and actually went for the 100 Lightning Storm damage talent. So now it's 310 damage on a 4-second cooldown. Interesting talent. There's also a 30% magic resist talent at level 25, but I feel like every Leshrak's going for Diabolic Edict explosions, aren't they? I can't see you going anything else. Royce is being followed by the Spirit. Spirit doesn't get to stomp anything. Problem with Tinker is he can push waves, but he is terrible at pushing towers. Like, absolutely useless. But this is it. Ross is going to get the access to the Aegis again. That he can just run up, throw his face in. And if they kill him, well, he'll come back to life with full HP and then kill you. Also, free Ag Shard. I think you give the Ag Shard to either Jug or Dragon Knight. Okay, they're going to give it to the Juggernaut. Yep, so Juggernaut gets a free shard, which is very nice for him to have. And Leshrak is now hit level 20. There's such a massive level gap between Ross. Even Ross and the rest of his team, 5 levels ahead he is. So now he's got plus 40 Pulse Nova damage, making that spell even stronger. 240 damage every pulse is a lot. Like, that's a lot of magic damage to be dealing with. They're going to get a big stomp. Doesn't matter though, you've already lost the tower. Oh, Tinker, he's got the improved laser, but Royce, he pops the BKB, just goes straight for the Tinker, but he's only zoning him. Or do they have the means to catch him? The BKBs, they go through. Yes, they do kill Matu, but he does have buyback. Glad has to pop the cheese straight away. That saves him from dying. Doesn't have healing ward at the ready just yet. Ross, he doesn't care. Nice use of the Grimstroke ulti. Do we have any follow-up? There's already going to be one kill. It's a kill on Tide. Veteran, he's going to take a bit of damage, but Ross, he comes back to life. There's a kill on the Phoenix. Mato, he's been used. Do we have a follow-up stun? Yes, we do. 2 follow-up stuns. And Ollie, just so much collateral damage. Rex is trying to do what he can. I don't think you should... okay, never mind. I was going to say I don't think you should chase him. But what do I know? I mean, Ross is going to go down.
Oh?
Nearly the Rampage. Not quite. But they've got the healing ward, so... they're just going to heal back up. I mean, they can win the game now. Oh, no, they have Glyph. So they can either try to win, or they can just go for another tower, which I think they're going to go for another lane of Rax. Yes, they are. So I was right with my Radiant predictions, and I thought the Lesh pick was really intelligent. Just, okay, we know that Tinker's strong. Stop trying to find heroes who can assassinate Tinker. Just go all in. They didn't even have time to get online. And that's exactly what happened. You know, you've got Slark, he needs items, he doesn't have his BKB yet, and the Radiant, they're just ready to go. Oh, there you go, Draken. He's redeemed the Rainbow Warrior. For just 3,000 points.
That's because he won like 24 in that last game or something. I don't know how much it was.
This is the last lane of Rax already. So if they want to fight Dar, they have to go now, but they're still missing 2 heroes. They've already lost their tower. Now they have to fight with no tower.
Oh, God.
And they've got a pipe as well. Level 22 Leshrak on full HP with the BKB ready. 23 Bloodstone charges. I mean, this guy's an absolute monster. They're going in, though. They're trying. But he just pops the BKBs. Reactions are quick enough. Tim goes immediately down. The Radiant are so strong. You've got the blue dragon on roids. Ollie, he's going to die from the collateral damage from Ross, who just runs him over. The spell amp from Ross. So much spell amp. I mean, his Pulse Nova is doing nearly 300 magic damage every single tick. That's like being hit by a Dragon Slave every second. No one can sustain that. Oh, look at the 3-man split earth. And the Echo one. Almost hits Ollie again. And yeah, that's going to be game already. 27 minutes. Tinker trying to harass him with the laser, but it's far too late. Ollie's going to get stunned by the split earth. With a double split earth, there's 2 split earths in there. Mato's trying, firing his laser, but Royty just blinks in on top of him. You got the Inkswell, and they have no save. He goes straight down. Now Glad, he's just spinning on top of Tim. Do we have the Supernova? We do. But we also have the means to take it down. Juggernaut, he's one of the perfect heroes for killing the egg, and GG has been called. 40 kills to 8. Full Omni Slash as well, 41 kills to 8. What an absolute slaughter that game was, but I don't think it's because the teams were unbalanced. I think it was just the drafting. The Dire's team was very greedy. And Radiant, they had the right idea. Just draft your early game team, get that lineup which can go aggressive, take the Juggernaut, take the Leshrac, and the Dragon. You had 3 push heroes, and you just ran around deleting everything. Did Draken just win more points?
Yes, he did.
As always. Nice. He doesn't know what he's doing, but yeah, I really like this the Leshrac pick. And look how far ahead he was, even at the 10-minute mark. Like, he absolutely sails ahead from even about 7 or 8 minutes, and then no one catches him the entire game. He is so far ahead of everyone else. I mean, the power of Leshrac, running around the map, boots of travel, getting kills, 18-1-12 Ross. He was in 30 of the kills in not even a 30-minute game. 28-minute win. And that's the counter to Tinker. Just win early. So, and yeah, that is well played from Royds. He always managed to find the Tinker. He was very patient with the Blink Dagger. As soon as Tinker stepped close, Blink's done. And he zoned the enemy. That was really his job. Have you seen the hero damage stats? No one even broke 10k, and Royds did 35k. I mean, that is a carry and a half there. If you add all those stats together, they basically just equal Ross. That's how much damage Ross did that fight. And Tinker, he did his fair share too, but it wasn't enough.